Hi, I'm William Innes, and I'm here with Scott Robert Lim, a good friend of mine for the last 10 years. And I've had the opportunity to hear Scott speak numerous occasions. And one of the things he talks about is what I would think are 4 pillars or 4 different qualities of a highly successful photographer. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about those, Scott.
Yeah, during the course of our career, I've seen many photographers, successful photographers, and they've each made it kind of in their own way. But I think within all these successful photographers that I've noticed, they've all had these kind of 4 pillars. And so one of the pillars is just imagery, like their imagery is fantastic, out of this world, right?
Like your images.
I guess so, maybe.
Yes.
Okay, and so yeah, when you look at these images, you just, you have to step back and go, wow, that's great. And then also your personal style, the way you dress, the maybe the way your studio looks and so forth. I think that, even though it seems superficial, I think that has a big deal with how a person judges you and sees you.
It's very true.
Yeah, and so they say, studies show that a person will judge you within 5 seconds. So they'll look at you for 5 seconds and they'll have an immediate opinion about you. So the way you put yourself together is very, very huge too. 3, the likability factor. This is huge. How well people receive you and your personality, and that can go a long way for you also. And there's the last category, or the last pillar, which I call is the celebrity factor, which is more like your credibility in the industry. How well you're well known, or maybe nobody knows you at all. You have 0 credibility.
But you have killer images.
Yeah, so all these things kind of work together. And so there's cases where you could have like completely average imagery, but you can do well still because you're very strong in, let's say, personal style and likability factor. And maybe if you don't have killer images, your celebrity factor, your credibility will be probably above average, but it won't be stellar. But even with a scenario like that, I've seen many, many photographers make it that way. And then on the other end, I've seen photographers who have great images, but 0 personal style.
No personality.
They just, whatever t-shirt is clean, they just wear it. Okay, likability factor, right? And maybe they have a tad bit of celebrity because their images are so amazing. Now, believe it or not, that person usually does worse than the other person who has average images but has a great likability factor and has a great personal style.
There you go.
So those are kind of like the 2 opposite ends of the spectrum, and there's, kind of in between that. But, at our workshop, we're going to kind of go into each category and dig into it in detail. And then you can grade yourself. So I like to make a system where, you just don't throw out this formula, but you have actual scale where you can kind of grade yourself and see where, because we all need to improve in different areas. And so we can kind of do some analysis on ourselves and see how we can get to that next level of success.
That's awesome. So if you want to see Scott teach that and learn in more detail, be sure to attend our workshop we're doing together, the Photo Wedding Photography Boot Camp. And the website's going to show up on the screen as soon as we're finished here. Yeah, right here. So anyway, Scott, thanks. That was great information. And I'm looking forward to hear you do it again and learn even more about it.
Thank you. And I'll see you in the workshop.
See you soon.